EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend of December 7th and 8th, 2024. It is Saturday, and the weekend video forecast is proudly sponsored by the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania. It's the final day of Medicare annual enrollment today, and if you haven't reviewed your plan for 2025, don't panic. There's still time to take action. Call Kristen at the KP Agency today for a last-minute review and see if you're getting the best coverage that's available to you. The deadline to enroll is, of course, today, but if you miss the deadline, Kristen may be help you with other options that are available. Call 908-329-7140. Again, that's 908-329-7140, or visit thekpa.net. Your peace of mind is just a phone call away. They are the KP Agency in Easton, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. So today's going to be another cold day, just like it was yesterday, but it's going to be mostly sunny to start, and then clouds are going to filter in later in the day, and that's because we have this system up here in the Great Lakes. It's going to stay primarily to our north. For most areas, you won't see anything from this, but there is a warm front that extends all the way down here like this that's going to be moving through, and that will clear in the overnight period tonight, okay? So once it does that, you'll see temperatures are going to have a big change from what you see today. As you see above me, 34 to 39, and then 46 to 52 is the temperature spread on Sunday. So a much milder day after we have spent the entire week, first week of December, well below average temperatures, and that is going to change by the time we get to Sunday. And that's going to be like that for a couple days, and I'll show you that. But this system, as it goes by, maybe nearest the New York-Pennsylvania border and New Jersey border, you may see a few snow showers sneak in. This will be just isolated or stray. It's not going to be a big deal, but the closer you get to the border, the better chance you have that occurring. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar starting this off at 3 p.m. Got a few snow showers that can make it into parts of northeast PA late afternoon or evening, but then you have another little blip here coming in across northeast PA, maybe scraping far northern and northwest New Jersey as this goes by. That's all it is. There's not really, maybe a dusting somewhere. That's about it. That's all you would get out of that. But most of the activity is going to be farther off to the north with this parent system moving into New England. It's going to slide right over New England here, but that warm front is going to be through our area here on Sunday. We have any morning clouds giving way to partly cloudy skies in the afternoon on Sunday. So for most areas, this is a dry weekend, right? Just temperature is going to be a big difference between one day and the next. So if you're one of those that didn't, do your Christmas lights yet, and you want to take advantage of a day, Sunday's the day to do that. Anything you have to do outside, because it's going to be the better of the 2 days. And since it's going to be on the opposite side of warm front here on Monday, we have another area of low pressure moving through the Great Lakes here, and that has another warm front associated with it. This warm front is going to bring in more rain and another surge of warmth coming in here on Monday. So this is this is all going to be rain from start to finish, it looks like. There was some speculation that maybe at the onset there might be some snow at the beginning before it goes over to rain. That is no longer going to be the case, because that warm front is already being moved through earlier than that, and it's already going to be warm prior or milder prior. So we're looking at this coming in on Monday morning, lasting the entire day and wrapping up in early evening. It's going to be rain from start to finish. Not a ton of rain, but we're getting some out of that, maybe like a half inch across the area during the day here on Monday in most areas. And once we get to Monday evening and overnight, it dries out a little bit. Tuesday is going to start off dry, but then we have another round of rain coming through with this next area low pressure. This is periods of rain we're going to have. And I have this purposely on a precipitation type radar because this is going to change. Once you get through the day, Wednesday, it's rain, right? So this is Tuesday night and Wednesday with a second round. And then as cold air on the lead of this trough, there's a trough coming in behind this, a very deep trough that goes all the way down here like this, right? And so that trough is coming in behind it. If this can catch up to the precipitation before it ends, we're going to see a changeover to snow, or at least mix with snow. I think your best chance for accumulations are going to be north central PA, parts of the northeast PA, especially the higher elevations. And when you have that cold air rush in, it'll change that rain over to snow. And this will be Wednesday evening before it ends. Okay, so there's an opportunity here for this to change. A change over to snow in those areas in particular. The GFS is also doing this. The last thing I just showed you is the European model. Here's what the GFS does. Very similar, where it does have a change over to snow, or at least flakes at the tail end here. We're going to follow this a little bit closely as we get into more closely as we get into next week, because we don't have the details yet of exactly how long we're going to get this change over to snow and how much snow we could be talking for the areas that do get it. I don't think it's going to be a lot, and usually back end snows don't work out too well. especially since you have to overcome the wet ground that's there prior. But you will have temperatures crashing. And again, like I said in yesterday's video, I'm just spitballing here, but you have temperatures going through 50 degrees during the day here on Wednesday, and then you get down to 27 overnight. You might have a rapid temperature drop involved there. You might have some black ice issues as well. That's possible too. I don't have the details on it yet. It's just something to consider as we're moving to next week, and we're going to continue to watch that as we get into the next week's videos. So right now, we're just looking at this as a broad synoptic overview of what we're looking at, but it does look like once the cold air moves in, it's going to be around Thursday and Friday of next week, and both days are going to be in the 30s for highs, but we are going to have a drying trend here on both Thursday and Friday, with becoming mostly sunny on Thursday, and then a mostly sunny end to the work week on Friday, with, again, temperatures still in the 30s at that point. So during this period of synoptic warmth, when we get into Monday, you're probably still in the 40s in most cases until that second warm front moves through. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, back into the at least lower 50s. It's not as warm as it looked like it was yesterday, the day before. Models have backed off that a little bit, but still, 50 or above is going to be slightly above average temperatures for that particular time of year once that moves through, and then we'll have colder temperatures again to end the week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martish. That is your outlook for the weekend of December 7th and 8th, 2024. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.